The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Coming in hot. We're good to go.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Buddhist Jesus.
Whoa. Is he Indian or white?
It depends on where he went to jail.
Isn't he Tibetan?
Buddha's He's a fat Indian.
This is my favorite. We're going to figure out how stupid we all are.
Yeah, is
Buddha's India.
I know he's fat.
Buddha's India.
Buddha's India?
The whole point of Buddhism is getting off of the wheel of reincarnation, which is an Indian, the Hinduism.
Whoa, what did you read, a
Buddha?
book?
I studied, I took
Siddhartha,
a Buddhism,
right?
I took a Buddhism class. Siddhartha.
I failed Siddhartha test when it came through.
You took a Siddhartha test?
They made us read Siddhartha.
Very
and
good
I
book.
said, absolutely not.
It's the story of the Buddha. Yeah, you did not.
I did not read it.
You didn't want to,
And then,
you kind of are the Buddha in a sense.
What
class were you taking that you...
English class.
Really?
Yeah, you believe that shit?
Yeah,
Fucking Florida education is horrible.
That's a nice thing to read. I feel like it's cultural, right?
It sounds great. You look like a Siddhartha, Eddie.
Well, I didn't fucking read it because I don't
fine.
care about it, but I think that's actually the point of Buddhism. So, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
All right, welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everybody. We know Ed Larson is here, but there's some other people as well.
I'm Jackie Zebrowski. I'm 1,000% not a Buddhist at all.
Yeah?
I love things. I love having things.
Right.
I love buying things. I love pretending like I'm somebody because I got my things.
I agree. The things are the way that we identify ourselves.
I really have a fun hat on, too, right now.
You have a fun hat on for everyone who's listening at home. Mm-hmm. I never noticed the Gandhi statue in Union Square until like 3 days ago. You guys ever seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I never fucking noticed.
It's like a big thing there.
He's like hiding.
Yeah, at night water shoots out of his penis and it goes into his mouth.
God,
yeah, bloody
I
colored
take back
water.
everything I said about that religion.
Holdenators, ho! Let's talk about the Four Noble Truths. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. It begins with that.
Siddhartha.
Siddhartha?
Yeah.
Siddhartha.
Yeah.
You're on fire.
Yoga Flame.
Yoga Flame. Yeah.
Man, I just
what are the noble
derailed him.
truths?
Some about how people's lives are guided by desires. And how those desires, in order to leave the karma wheel, you have to let go of all those desires. I don't remember what the other shit is or whatever.
That's
how to do it. Yeah, it's like 1.5 noble truths.
You grew up Unitarian, correct?
Ugh. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine.
Do you meditate in your Unitarian church?
I may have meditated
there's
during
a lot
portions
of
of my high school.
Oh, man.
Can you show us what that was like?
Yeah, what you do is you sit in a very comfortable spot, and then you concentrate on your own breathing. And as soon as your mind starts to wander, and you realize that, you go back to focusing on your breathing. It's about control of the mind.
I thought you were going to say give birth. That sounds like a Lamaze technique.
Yeah, it's very boring, so I stopped doing it.
All right. Kevin, this would be where you say,
I am Kevin. Speaking of...
I am Kevin, hear me roar.
Hallelujah! Yeah, dude. Oh, no, I just got done playing Far Cry 4, finally. It was a bunch of
game, man.
There was a bunch of Indian shit in there, too. And so, I'm done. Huge weight off my shoulders.
Ride an elephant.
Yeah, all that shit.
Oh, that's great. All right, in the Chuckle Hut today, we got Mookie Thompson. Thanks for being here, Mookie.
How you doing?
I'm good, Mookie. How are you?
Good, man. Yo, I worship Satan, dude.
Do you do?
Yeah, man.
When did you start worshiping Satan?
Once I realized that he was the only motherfucker not lying to us, man.
That's good.
He's a liar, man. Don't let him fool you.
That's the whole thing about Satan is that he's a liar.
What, are you kidding me? Straight up and down, baby.
I love Satan, too.
That's the thing. He says he'll sell you shoes, and then he gives you gloves.
Fucking asshole.
That's the worst thing he could do.
Heil Satan.
All right.
Right? Isn't that what you guys say?
Yes, we have for the first time we got somebody in the chucklehead here. Kevin Skeeney, thanks so much for being here, Kevin.
Absolutely. Let's see. My name's Kevin Skeeney. I don't know why I just
Stood up. I enjoyed that. I thought that was great.
Yeah, AA, I think. So what else do I have to say? I'm a Taurus.
Okay.
Let's see. I've never been to India.
right.
Indian food makes me sick, but I think Gandhi is great.
Wait,
All right.
like head sick or butt sick?
A little bit of both. I threw up and then shat my pants.
So that one, I mean, it's not all Indian food. It was just that one experience you had.
Good for you, man. Loosens you up.
Yes,
I
but
agree.
I guess that's all the Indian food that I've had.
I could
just
go
don't
for-
feel like going through that experience again.
I would love a good bout with food poisoning right now. It's a great kickoff to a diet. You know,
It
it's a good way
really
to start a
is.
You
class.
lose some weight, that's for sure.
I gotta lose some weight, man.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
you tried
I'm doing
Indian food?
Finally, so nice to hear you say it.
I gotta do it. I have to do it. So I realized lately, because I was sitting down the other day on the couch, and I was like, man, I feel fat. You know what I'm saying?
That just happened.
Yeah, it
That
just
just
happened
happened
because it's a slow process getting big, and then you're like, wow, like I can feel the skin hanging from my jowls. You
My
know?
new profile picture is how fat you are.
Yeah. Oh my God, I saw that, and it was like, yep, reason number 253.
I like
why I
that.
need
He
to
likes.
lose weight.
I think it's a good picture. I think that's actually a good picture.
I look great. I got my shirt on.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, you did win that. You
Now,
won
can I
that.
ask,
You can,
is there someone in this room that's like live tweeting the show right now?
Lupe Rodriguez!
Batting 29th for the New York Mets.
Yep. You're good, Lupe? He says yo. All right. Lupe says yo. I am Ben Kissel, and as always, we got newsman Marcus Parks. What do you think? Should we do our story?
A man who apparently mocked alligators, then jumped in the water despite warning signs, is dead after being attacked by alligators in Texas.
Love it.
Good.
Well, this is not Florida?
This is not Florida. This is Texas.
Wow.
In a zoo?
Oh no! Orange County police were called to Burkhart's Marina near the Louisiana state line early Friday morning after reports that Tommy Woodward, 28, and an unidentified woman were swimming in a bayou and had been attacked by a large alligator. Woodward's body was found several hours later. Orange County Justice of the Peace Rodney Pierce said that Woodward ignored verbal warnings and posted no swimming alligator sign and seemed to mock the deadly creatures before going into the water. Price said he removed his shirt, removed his wallet. Someone shouted a warning, and he said, "Fuck the alligators," and jumped into the water and almost immediately yelled for help.
I love it. A romantic Texas swim gone terribly right.
Texas don't know about no gator now.
No.
I really didn't know that Texas had alligators. I never heard of the Texas gator.
It's the Louisiana state line.
A very small portion of Texas has gators. There's some
Okay.
gators in Alabama, and South Carolina has some.
How do
too.
you
have to
swim with the
respect.
gators? A Floridian.
Well, you respect the
don't.
gator.
Yeah,
you
you
don't
just-
jump on top of it. You swim next to it. You know, and you hope it's full.
Texas Gators are worse because they hate the gays.
I've heard that before. That's for sure. Put him on the border there, I guess. That's great. So the guy got murdered, and I think rightfully so, huh?
Mm-hmm. Witness and marina employee Michelle Wright said that she told Woodward, "Please do not go swimming. There's a big alligator out here. Just please stay out of the water."
Don't tell me where I'm gonna swim.
Love it.
I would jump in. Fuck them gators.
Fuck the
Fuck
gators.
you. Hey, gator, look at my dick.
She said the
Don't
next
do it.
thing she heard was the woman screaming, "An alligator's got him!"
That's great. What a day for the gator. And he didn't even have to fight through the man's terrible T-shirt. He just got right to the meat. And the guy unwrapped himself for the gator.
Unfortunately, the gator was shot and killed.
Come on. The guy
Days
should have been
later.
shot.
Gator was just
Days
being a gator.
later.
Yeah, well, it took him a while to find him. Because,
Revenge story.
yeah, he killed the guy. He got the fuck out of there,
Packed
and a
his bags.
game warden crew searched the area every night throughout the weekend for a large, aggressive gator. without success.
I don't agree with this, though, because
No.
the guy went to the gator.
He fought the gator.
He went into his house.
went into his
How do
house,
they know
yeah.
this is the same gator?
The gator stood his ground.
Yeah. It's hard out here for a gator, man. I seen this story about it.
I'm gonna guess they cut its belly open and found some teeth and shit.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, but
figured it
what
out.
if they didn't, though? They already cut the belly
But
open.
it didn't eat him though, right? They got him before.
Yeah, it absolutely ate him. Right, the woman who works at the marina said, "I saw his body floating face down, and then he's out there for a couple of seconds, and then he's dragged back down, and then he comes back up, and then he gets pulled down again.
Then
he just disappears.
He's like God's bobber.
I love how people say that alligators don't like the taste of human meat, but then you're just like, no, they eat it. They fucking eat it.
Yeah, I think there's a total flip there. Alligators love to eat us. We don't like to eat alligators.
I love eating gators.
Gator's great. Gator's great.
But
You've
really,
had it, Ed.
Yeah, all the
But
time.
it's a
Great.
delicacy. It's you don't go and seek out, like, rarely do you fiend alligator, do you?
Nah, if you can buy it at Papa Do's, it ain't a delicacy.
Yeah, I got it. It was called alligator.
Yeah, we just said the most elaborate name I've ever heard for a restaurant.
You gotta go down to Papa and try to gator though.
Yeah, you get a gator tail.
restaurant?
It's a chain restaurant in Texas. They serve Cajun food.
Oh, I see.
You like rattlesnake? You guys
I've never actually had rattlesnake.
It's
I was
chewy.
served it once. I was mortified.
No, it's fine. It's just chewy and disgusting.
brains.
What I don't understand is that somebody breaks into your fucking house, you are able to shoot him.
Stand your ground.
Stand your fucking ground. I am very against this story. I'm very mad about this story. I'm gonna write a goddamn letter about this story.
I can't take you seriously in that hat.
I love this hat.
You're a
You guys
Sunday,
can't see
you're a
the
Sunday
hat,
dream in that
but
hat.
man, I am just. It looks like I'm floating on a goddamn yacht wearing this hat right now.
You look like you're in Steel Magnolias right now.
Don't am I? Do I look like that?
You're in it. This is the edited scene from Steel Magnolias where they had a
Always
podcast. Yeah.
Y'all never kill a gator in front of me. I'm dying of diabetes.
Yeah.
Well, here's the rest of the story. The game warden crew searched all weekend, could not find the gator. Then on Monday, officials received notice that a large alligator carcass was dropped off at the same marina Woodard had visited before his death. The alligator was apparently shot and killed by a man known only as Bear. And it
There's
left
a big difference between people named Bear in Texas and people named Bear in New York.
Oh, yeah.
Big
yeah,
difference.
yeah. Bear had left before wildlife officials arrived to retrieve the carcass. Remains belonging to Woodard were located inside the reptile. Bear actually gave a statement to the Beaumont Enterprise.
Hard.
He said,
long. But I got him. I choked him to death with my bare hands.
That's what they
My
call it.
bare hand.
Everything for him is Bear.
It all works out.
Bear said he had to go.
That's awesome. You know what? I take it back. That's awesome.
He said that's what happens when you kill someone.
So
If that gator killed a black man, he'd still be alive today.
Oh yeah, he'd be the mayor. He'd be the mayor of this small Texas town, and he'd be wearing Jackie's hat, and they'd parade him around like he was a hero. That's for sure.
Yep. He said he set out a trap out of his boat with chicken as bait and caught the 400-pound reptile before he killed it with a shotgun.
So he's sort of the Dog the Bounty Hunter version, but for alligators, huh?
Bear the gator hunter.
Yeah, makes sense. Kind of weird, yeah. Makes
Man, have
sense.
you guys ever seen the reality show about gator hunting?
Oh, I love it.
Dude,
didn't
it's
see it.
fucking awesome.
I hate
man.
reality shows, but man, they shoot gators in the head.
That's how every reality show exists. They're like 1 in 10 people are just going to hate reality shows but love it when we shoot gators in the head. So,
Yep. That said that Bear and 4 other men were taking pictures of the alligators. When game wardens arrived, that's when Bear and the 4 other men jumped in their boat and sped away.
Oh, because they didn't know it was because it's illegal to kill the gator.
Yeah, probably. But
so
Bear
the game
did.
wardens were trying to stop the people who were doing the game warden's job because the game wardens are too fat and dumb to catch the alligator themselves?
Yeah, game in Texas is a very complicated thing.
I don't like them.
Bear don't care about the law, man. All Bear cares about is justice.
Bear justice. I love this Bear. He does need a reality show. We have to petition hard for it.
I once saw, remember Faces of Death? You saw it a bunch when you were a kid. It was just like,
Oh, yeah.
just people getting getting killed. One of them was the sheriff there was an alligator on a golf course, and he's like, I'm gonna get this alligator. It's a 13-foot alligator. It's so big, and so he's just standing on a rowboat, and he sees the gator, and he throws a lasso. And then he ties it around the gator, and then the gator just pulls him in, and then you see everyone go, oh my God, no. The water splashing, you can't tell what's going on. And then within a minute, they bring in a half a body. Just it ripped off the bottom half of his body.
Is he still alive? He's like, oh, fuck.
He was clear dead.
He's doing great now.
Yeah. According to Texas Parks and Wildlife website, the creature, quote, will eat anything it can catch. And by the way, this is believed to be the first fatal alligator attack in Texas that we know
Really?
of. Yeah. First reported alligator attack. I'm sure
Bear's been out there doing his goddamn job the past 50 years.
And his father's father before him.
Grand Bear, Pa Bear, and Bear.
This guy got killed, and Bear's just like, I can't take one fucking day off.
He went on a bear vacation.
Fucking knife in his teeth, crawling around in the
Worst
jungle.
part is when he went home, all his fucking porridge was eaten.
Oh my! It was terrible.
That's the thing.
So sad. Hate it. Oh my God. All right. So this guy is dead, rightfully so. I think unfortunately the alligator is gone, but Bear is now a hero. So it all kind of worked out.
Yeah. Does anyone know what happened to this guy in that picture?
Kevin is
the
pointing
raccoon
to-
on top of the gator.
Yeah. There's a picture of a raccoon riding on top of an alligator. We do not know what happened before or
friends.
after.
They're friends.
I feel like that's a moral though. That
It's like a gingerbread man story.
He's gonna eat him in the next frame.
I think it worked out fine, because I remember read the story about that. Sometimes the Animal Kingdom is about chaos and murder, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's about teamwork, man.
You know what's so funny? It is about teamwork. And I would say this little raccoon is too tiny for the alligator, so the alligator just wants to hang out with it. Some animals don't eat a creature because it's just too tiny.
They're friends.
They get to be buddies.
You talking about yourself, Kissel?
Yeah. I haven't eaten anybody. I've never eaten another person.
How about raccoons? How many of those you had?
No.
I need a raccoon.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I think you should eat. I don't know if there's a lot of good meat
They
on the
just
bone.
eat trash.
Yeah, they're trash. You know what?
Oysters
I
eat
can
trash.
say
I
this.
love them.
I would never eat a raccoon because of the great outdoors.
Yeah.
The raccoons were my
love that.
favorite characters.
Part.
You just grabbed your tits when you said
I
that.
love that.
Mookie, how do you feel about that when Jackie grabs her
Because I have a
tits?
bathing suit on. What I really want is I want a raccoon's hands.
On your tits.
No. They're too small for my tits. But I want to make them into like earrings or something.
Yeah, I used to
That's
have
how much you love them.
Fucking Dr. Mangala.
I love raccoons.
Well, I thought that you meant for yourself. Like you wanted raccoons on your body.
No, raccoon is my spirit animal.
How great must Bear's accessories be? The necklaces.
His
the,
girlfriend.
The bare necessities?
Yeah, the bare necessities. Are the bare accessories.
Yes. Yeah, that was good.
No, it's the bear accessories.
the Bear accessories.
That was also good.
Yeah, nothing but teeth.
You mean
around
like
that
fishnet
man.
shirts and stuff? What do you mean?
I'm
bear?
sure he's covered in other animals' limbs, right?
Oh, Bear himself.
He's definitely got a tooth necklace.
Definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
I know he's got
Probably from his own teeth, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Oh, could be, yeah.
He probably has a suit made out of animal hairs
Yeah.
and human ears. I don't know. He probably kills people too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he might.
I hope he does.
All right, Marcus, what do you got, buddy?
All right. A former inmate has reportedly won a $750,000 settlement against correction officers and doctors for negligence after they allegedly allowed a 6-day erection to go untreated. Rodney Cotton, the inmate in question, said, "They took my manhood. It's embarrassing. We're here to create. I can't perform my duties as a man." Cotton received the settlement money from Manhattan Detention Center. Cotton has been prescribed an antipsychotic drug, Risperdal, for bipolar disorder, but the erection was an adverse side effect and has left him with permanent injuries to his penis and loss of function. He said, "If I had the choice between the reward and having my manhood restored, I'd have my manhood restored in a heartbeat."
What's the name of that drug again?
Risperdal. I actually took it myself.
Eddie's writing it down. He wants a prescription filled immediately.
No, it can go either way because I've taken Risperdal in the past. I couldn't get a hard on for 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah, it was
so
very.
goofy.
I rubbed it and rubbed it, and he just couldn't get it up. I remember that time. That was a rough time.
Yep. While he was in prison, he complained to the corrections officers and doctors of difficulty walking and of other pain due to his condition.
Ooh, my boner.
I mean, he could have just used his unlimited erection power to become the king of the prison.
Yeah.
Just rape, my friend.
Rape.
But he was told that his case was not an emergency and was given an ice pack and some Tylenol and told to wait it out. Cotton said, I had to wear briefs or boxers. I couldn't wear jeans. They had me walking around like that for almost a week.
Well, you just tuck it up.
I feel bad for these jailers because it's like, why would you believe him? Or why would you? It's like,
You can look at it and see.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, officer, come here. You got to look at my dick. It's still hard.
Yeah, that's
like, fuck you.
I feel weird that his reasoning was, we were put here to create. It's like, you are in fucking jail.
Federal
man.
jail,
You're
yeah.
not creating fucking anything right now.
Yeah.
How do they treat that? They gotta drain it.
Yeah, they
Well, you
drain it.
can't
They
just-
stick a fucking needle in it.
This is happening.
And then they call
suck
the
the
head
blood out.
nurse. The head.
Oh, I got it. Kevin Skeeny is here with us today. That
Yeah,
was
but you
great.
can't just come it away, though, right?
I think that's the issue.
Yeah, probably.
Absolutely not. That's what they say about Viagra. If you have an erection lasting 4 or more hours, go to the emergency room because those guys come and it doesn't go away.
Yeah, you got to drain the blood.
Yeah, but I feel like that would leave it open for him to be raped, right?
Drain the blood.
Is that really it, though?
Reverse
Does
rape?
Yeah, because he's
No,
so
it's
hard.
still
to
rape.
Hold it down. It
It's
never
all
gets
rape.
soft.
There's no reverse rape. Reverse
fuck
rape is
yourself all
normal
day.
life.
But to
like every
Holden,
night.
to Holden's point, though, is that what happens? That the
Yeah,
same blood sits in there?
Yeah, exactly. That's
I read
what
some
it's
horror stories
yeah.
online of a dude talking about like he took too much of the shit or whatever, and then it was great for a while, and then it starts to physically hurt.
Yeah,
because he's so hard, he's so rock hard, succulent, and he's just like, oh, it's wonderful, right? But then it's just throbbing,
So
right?
it like coagulates and stuff?
Yeah, and then he has to, and then he went to the. I read this one story. He was like, I went to the hospital, and then they couldn't get it down. They're just trying to drain it and drain it. They're shoving fucking needles in his cock, and draining him. Drain the blood, and he's just like, drain it, you know. And I don't know. Eventually, it like went down, but they might have to cut your cock off if they can't get the blood out of it.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
Empty it and tie it back on.
Yeah. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be normal, man. And you're not going to trust your own dick after that, which I think is the worst part. We have to go to
Do we know
couples
what-
therapy.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
no.
Do we know what this guy was arrested for? Because
We do not know his actual record. No,
Okay.
but I can try to find out. Give me a second.
Because the thing is, like, if he's a
It's probably-
rapist,
yeah.
let him fucking be hard forever. This is
exactly.
his plight.
It
But if
sounds-
he's arrested for stealing Viagra, then this is really ironic.
It would be ironic, or if he was arrested for knocking things off shelves with a huge boner.
Oh shit!
would also be a thing.
You know what? This might tell you what why they didn't give a fuck. He was in the Tombs here in New York City while this whole thing was happening, so they don't give a fuck.
I've been in those tombs.
What are the tombs like?
Well, I didn't get lucky enough to hang out with this guy. Good God, my throat would be sore as hell. Wow. So he was just there for 6 days, though. Whatever.
They fill those tombs up so much that his boner had to have been touching another guy the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
probably
yeah,
just
yeah.
karate
They
chopping
pack them
it.
in where you're like literally back to back with other people.
No, but that makes sense.
Elephant walk.
There's definitely more to this story.
Yeah, here's what I found out about the guy. He was in the Tombs for violating parole stemming from a 2008 bust for illegally possessing 68 Vicodin and 100 Xanax.
Oh my God! Every
leave him
single woman
alone.
in the Upper West Side has that in her purse right now.
Yeah.
Guy.
And a 6-inch boner.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, career criminal. He has been incarcerated for 39 of his 50 years, including a prison stint for a 1989 manslaughter case in Brownsville.
Did he do that when he was 11?
What?
But he started at 11 years old.
Well,
getting
he's
arrested.
only spent 11 years outside. I don't know.
He's
Then that's got to be 11.
I don't know. Maybe it what? Well,
It was
I
probably
guess.
the first 11, yeah.
Yeah, that was it. So
And then maybe right
He's
for the
a
first
bad
10.
man.
he was 11.
He's had some issues, man. I guess
How long
just-
is his dick?
Yeah.
I don't know, Ed. Let me see if the New York Daily News fucking reported that.
They were talked about how the prison escapee had a big cock. Why wouldn't they talk about this one?
Man, yeah,
That's
they talked
because
a
the
lot
big
about
cock on the prison escapee had a direct bearing on how he convinced the woman to help him escape.
Yeah. That's a big dick.
Yeah,
you just show it
that's
to a
big.
woman. She's just like, all right, I'll help you get out.
That's how those two dudes upstate did it. He just had a 6-day boner, and she's like, "You're free to go. Whatever. I can't fuck you anymore."
Oh, man. Following surgery, this guy was sent back to jail with stitches that he was told were dissolving, but by August 9th, the stitches had become embedded in the skin of his penis and had to be removed by a doctor without anesthesia.
Sucked out of him.
I hate this story.
Yeah.
I'd rather be
Bad shit.
innocent in my head.
Bad shit can happen to your fucking dick, dude, if you don't watch your ass.
Yep.
He was in the tombs under Chinatown?
Yeah, in Manhattan.
Yeah, they're terrible to people. There was one guy having like epileptic seizures and another dude visibly vomiting from heroin withdrawal.
Well, it's
they
hard.
did not care at all.
Well, they see that every day.
They see it every day. So boner guy, I'm sure they were just laughing at him.
Yeah, for sure.
They were loving it.
This fucking guy's got a big boner, man.
It's crazy.
Anybody here taking?
Yo, that's it, bro. That's all you got.
Come on, man, make it harder, man. Make it clinging it against the wall or
Using it like a punching bag.
Teach it to sing a song.
Using it as a golf tee.
All you're doing is telling us you ready to go.
Well, this guy, he said that he plans to use his settlement money to move to Atlanta where his daughter lives. He said, it's a new start.
Oh,
He's still in jail, though. No.
No, he got out. This happened in
okay.
2011.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, this has just been a lawsuit that's been ongoing for a few years now. $750K this guy got.
Man, he is going to spend it all on
He is
drugs.
he's so gonna get laid with that money.
And he's really going to terrorize
Think
his
about
daughter.
this. You could pop 4 Viagra, get arrested in New York City. Boom, you got $500,000.
Yeah.
3/4.
3/4.
And his O face is like, ouch, ouch. But Eddie, you should do that joke.
What was that?
Oh, his O face, but then he's like, ouch, ouch. Yeah, that's his O face.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah.
Drain him. I want to be drained, man.
Yeah. What do you want drained?
That's what they used to do. They used to take the blood out of you if you were
didn't
sick.
work, though.
I know, but it'd be fun to get drained.
Yeah, balance your humors out.
You know that's not going to make you lose weight, right?
I mean, a little bit, right? How much blood weight does a man have? Drain. I'd take it
Drip
from.
dried.
I'd take it from the thigh. My blood.
You got to
Well,
get
that's
one of
the
those
best place.
wraps. You heard about those wraps that like sucks all the moisture out of your body, all the water out of your body? And you get wrapped, and then it's like an hour later, you're 3 inches smaller because they literally suck
dying.
all of the water out of your body, like most of the water out of your body. It's awesome.
know what
And
I'm
you
gonna
can go
do?
to the prom and look great.
You know, what I
That's
heard helps
awesome. Yeah.
spray tan. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Spray
You
it all
should
over
do
my
spray
body.
tan.
Yeah.
Kevin, have you ever had a boner that lasted too long?
Too long in length or in time?
In both. In both.
In time. Yeah, I think once or twice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did he take like one of those Black Widows?
Yeah, dick
no.
pills.
Oh, yeah.
Half of Viagra, and it kind of did its thing, and then I realized that after the first outing of sex, that it wasn't going away, and it got a little scary.
Really?
This shit got dark. I'm sorry.
No, it didn't.
Very interesting.
I was about to ask.
What did you
taking
do,
dick
though?
pills
How'd you get it to
before.
go
I've
down?
taken them.
I know you have.
We just waited it out, and then
We?
Yeah, well, my girlfriend.
You didn't keep
So she just
going?
looked at it with you and hope it shrunk?
No, I would have kept going, man. You gotta.
We tried. That
Rub
was
it
the thing,
raw.
but it got to the point where it was like uncomfortable and
yeah,
a little
that's
too
not fun.
throbbing.
You try the butt, though. Well, there's your problem.
Me or her though.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Gets too rapey after.
Ed, you love to consume dick pills at an alarming rate. Have you ever?
I do it when I get hammered.
Yeah,
If I know if I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get
You gotta cork the back.
blackout drunk. Yeah, exactly. I'm Albert Bell in it. You know, I'm fucking
Old reference. Oh, my God. Way back.
Yeah, no, you're gonna drink too much. You know, it's always good to have a.
You get at the bodega?
No, I've done that
Tiger X?
once. That shit makes you insane. You can't take that.
It's just a speed.
Yeah, just get a Viagra
Really?
from one of your friends who has Viagra. You know, they love talking about it. You're just like, oh, give me one, and then they just give it to you, and then you get hammered, and then you have a great night.
And it never stayed too long.
Not all of us hang out with geriatric dudes.
Yeah, dude. This ain't a problem for me, man. I bust nuts, man.
That's what they say about you, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, by the way, Holden, you have 2.2 pounds of blood in your body.
Not enough for you.
Not enough for me, though, huh?
Holden's got to have at least double that.
Yeah. At least to have any sort of any of the burger weight that I put on.
Do really fat people have more blood?
No, they don't. That's why their body slowly dies as they're still alive.
Because
Swear
the
to
blood
God.
can't circulate.
Yeah, the blood does. Yeah, you
Blood
only
can't
have a
get around.
finite.
But you must have more blood than someone who's shorter.
Well, yes, I would assume that I would have more blood, right?
Yeah,
But
I think
it's a
it has.
percentage.
Yeah, it's more of a percentage thing. Yeah. That's you've seen. Like, have you ever watched those like World's Fattest Man TV shows like on TLC and shit? Oh, they're great. But
they make you feel so thin.
No,
I swear to God, I watched The World's Fattest Man and order like 3 pizzas and eat it all and feel great.
But you see, on these people that are 700-800 pounds, they start parts of their body start turning black.
Yeah.
Because the blood can't get to that part of their body.
You die.
Yeah.
Around.
So should the fat man take blood from the tall man?
Do you want my blood?
Ben may have some of your blood.
Yeah, why has no one written this vampire movie? That makes so much sense.
Vampires say, oh, he's so tall.
I am so fat.
May I come in?
My vampire family is just so hungry.
So, Kevin, to wrap it up here with your boner story, did it all work out okay?
It did. Everything's fine now.
Did you go to the doctor, or?
No. Like I said, we just waited it out, and there was a little bit of pain. And
how long did it last total?
Probably about 2 hours.
Oh, that's not that bad.
But you were just a little bit concerned,
Yeah,
though.
it was like it's not going away. And
So what'd you guys do? Did you like smoke a bunch of weed or something?
yeah.
Did
we
she gain
might have
50
done
pounds,
that.
or?
We smoked a little weed. No, we just kind of stayed in bed and just kind of chilled out, and it was just
So you just
at one
did the
point we
activity
started
that makes
laughing
people.
at it. Yeah.
Oh,
because it
you.
was, but it was actually kind of
The number one way to get rid of a boner, usually.
It's to laugh at it.
Laugh at it.
Yeah.
pointed and laughed.
It hates that.
Shame it. Yeah.
I put a set of glasses on it, dressed it up.
What's
God,
this?
hat
I
and
love it.
mustache.
You treated it like a
Yeah.
bad dog.
Exactly.
Stop feeding
I
it.
rubbed her nose in it.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. But did you actually feel physical pain within 2 hours?
Yes, I did.
You did? Okay. What does it
was
feel
throbbing.
like?
Like it was like just really filled with blood and really painful. Like if you were to get a like smash your finger and you feel it like swell up and
Throbbing.
pulse.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Oof.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
You ever close your dick in a door, man?
No.
all the
That's how
time?
it feels.
Yeah.
That's the thing
close-
with those Viagra's. There's different levels, and so some of them are really like pungent. You never eat more than a quarter, is what I say.
Pungent.
It smells strong.
Never snort more than 3 lines.
Yeah, we it's right. We did that for a little
You
while.
snorted Viagra?
Well, we mixed it with blow and
What?
and Adderall back in college.
How are
'Cause
you
we
not
could.
dead yet?
Oh my God! One of these makes you think. One of these makes you insane. And the other one gets you hard.
It was a
Let's
hell
see what
of a
happens.
party.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
I'm sure this will make us lose our virginity.
Yeah, he was like sweating profusely, but super philosophical with a massive hard on. I had to fuck him.
That's how you find a wife.
All right, next story.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is a follow-up to an old story. A boy hailed as a reincarnation of the beloved Hindu monkey god Hanuman has lost his holy status after undergoing surgery to remove the deformity that made him famous.
Oh, the tail, right? Is it the tail boy?
The tail boy, Arshid Ali Khan, who ironically was born to a Muslim family, has been worshipped all his life after he was born with what looked like a tail growing out of his spine. The 12-year-old's home in a village outside Chandigarh in India's north was converted into a temple years ago to accommodate visits from devotees who came to receive his blessings
he had a
and
tail?
touch his tail.
That's a big tail.
Yeah, that's the tail right there.
That's a tail.
That is a hell of a tale. He's sort of the honey boo boo of his community, though, right? Like he's just a child star.
Do they have Mountain
and then he
Dew
grew
in
up.
India?
What's that?
Do they have Mountain Dew in India?
I don't know if they have Mountain Dew.
They have Hindu.
Marcus.
Do they have Mountain Dew? PepsiCo India. Yes, they do have Mountain Dew in India.
Wonderful.
Good for them.
I feel bad for this kid, though. He's just been looked at as a human freak his whole life.
Why
but also,
would you get rid of it?
He's been worshipped.
Yeah, we're talking about he's rich off it.
Yeah, why would you fucking get rid of it
There
at
had to
this
be some
point?
money in that tail.
Yeah, there's a fucking lot of money in that tale. He was so young. You had all these devotees of a religion he wasn't even fucking a part of. Keep the fucking tail. I want to try and grow another fucking tail if I was him.
Okay, yeah, I see your point.
How much does he have to give to the organ grinder?
That's the
Poor
problem
guy.
here.
Yeah, he's the one who lost his job.
Well, the 18-centimeter protrusion called partial paralysis, making it extremely difficult for him to walk. And in recent months, the desire to be a normal, active teenager began to overshadow the perks of being a living deity, and Arshid elected to have the tail removed.
That's fair enough. I
Yeah.
take it back
People
what
are
I
so
said.
stupid.
Yeah.
He's deformed. He
I
has a
don't know,
fucking
though.
tail growing out of his back.
Yeah, but
you
how-
worship him?
They
Why
got
it's so much-
nothing else, man.
In our country, we throw them away because we don't see any value in them. And at least in India, they see them as a god. I mean, it's like that Far Side cartoon where the little people were surrounded by the giants, and they said, with any luck, they'll revere us as gods. You know, I mean, he got lucky.
Yeah.
Kim
In
Kardashian
America, he
doesn't
would have
have
been
a tail.
awarded.
Honestly,
Yeah.
who are we to say that this kid is not a god? There's a chance that he could actually be. We don't know if we're right.
Yeah,
True.
we don't know how many monkey Hindu gods are walking
man.
around on Earth.
It must have been really difficult for this kid to answer life's toughest questions immediately.
Yeah, he
like
said-
at 4 years old.
Yep, he said, "This tail has been given to me by God. I am worshipped because I pray to God and the wishes of people come true. On weekdays, I have to go to school, but when I have a school holiday on Sunday, around 20 to 30 people come to see me at my home. Everybody wants to see my tail, so they keep asking. I feel neither good nor bad about having a tail."
Sounds like he was annoyed, and I think also he's starting to get to the point where he's trying to get loaded on some fucking ladies. You know what I'm saying? And like,
but he's a god.
Yeah, he's a god.
yeah, I don't know though. I feel like it's like he
Bitches
wants
don't
to
want to
earn
get
it.
on that tail, man.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
They would.
They would,
Yeah.
I don't know, Jackie, monkey god. Okay, God, on the scale of gods that you would fuck, where does monkey god lie?
It's right below him.
Yeah, pretty high up. The thing is that can I pull on the tail? It sounds like it's something I can't pull on.
Oh, you can pull on this.
If I can fucking pull on it, I'll fucking rail him till forever.
Now you're fucking him?
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah, that's how Jackie
He's a
does
fucking
it.
monkey god.
Yeah.
I agree, man. This kid, he had the whole world at his
I
fingertips.
mean, he's not really my thing. He's not really my type.
He can do the shocker.
But monkey god, I'm into.
He can do the shocker
do the
like
shocker,
yeah,
yeah.
with no fingers.
It's amazing. He's got it.
Ew, I don't want his fucking tail inside of my ass.
Yeah, you do.
Well, it's like all fuzzy. It might be great.
Is it fuzzy?
Not yet. He's still young.
How
He's not a
thick is
silverback
Is it
yet.
skin covered? Is it?
Can he fuck me with it?
Yeah, it's skin covered.
Of
It's
course.
like a Edmund Smith coming out the back?
Yes.
I don't know if it's hard or not. I don't know if it's like Holden's skin tag that he just got removed, where it's just kind of you can kind of flick it with your
as
finger.
my girlfriend calls it, my dongle. I went to the dermatologist
God.
and had a very
Your
large
relationship
growth
is
removed
disgusting.
dongle?
from next to my cock. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm very happy about it. So now
Congratulations.
I can give her the sex again.
Your
'cause she did not
dongle?
want it.
Yeah, his dongle.
She calls it a dongle.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's
I
gross.
Very rarely.
Talk about a
Why
gross
would anyone
blood.
stay with you, man?
Oh my god! I went
His
in.
dongle
they took-
could yo-yo. It was crazy.
I could I could flick it and stuff, and it was like the size of like half my thumb.
Did you keep it?
No, they sent it to the lab. They're very excited to study this.
Could I please keep it?
Yeah, lady, you want to keep my fucking cock and balls too? And they threw me out of there. I'll never see that fucking growth again, and I'm pissed.
Oh, come
I love that growth. I named him Barl.
I'd rather fuck the elephant god, though. Let's be real here.
Yeah?
You think elephant over
He
monkey?
looks like a lot of fun.
He's got all those fucking arms, dude.
Does the elephant have extra arms?
Yeah, right?
We're talking
No.
about Vishnu. Is that
Vishnu has the arms. That's the chick.
Oh,
The elephant just dances around, right?
Ganesh.
Ganesh.
There's two arms on that.
All right, I guess I'd rather fuck the chick then. 1,000%. Usually.
Oh, yeah.
Shiva.
Oh, Shiva.
Yeah,
Shiva is the multi-armed
The
war.
Lord Vishnu.
She has a weapon in every hand. She's a fucking
Man, I
warlord.
would take that
Yeah, dude.
in any hole I had.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's a hot one, huh?
She'd probably create holes
This is a
with
very
weapons.
Buddhist episode.
Yeah, very good. All right, so this guy got the tail removed for better or for worse. And how old is he now? I just want to know real quick.
I believe he is 12.
But
He's
he can
12.
walk now, though?
He can walk better, but they also suspect he has brittle bones.
He's
Oh, the brittle bones! Oh, yeah!
He's a brittle bones. That's when your bones are just peanut butter
Give him some
and
fucking
peanuts.
korma. There's a bunch of cream in it.
They're probably delicious.
Oh, I
gotta
love
say, I
brittle
should
bones.
fucking go to India, man. All the shit hanging off of me, I'll be worshipped.
I'm sure. Yeah, you could fit yourself into one of them.
But how sad would it be if you got there and they were still just like, ugh?
Look at this freak.
You are not a monkey god. Come on, look it. If I shake, it all flickers and flackers all about my body. Oh man,
You look like you're melting.
yeah. I've been told by many people just randomly on the street that I'm falling apart.
Yeah, I didn't know you had shit also growing out of your dick. Now I'm concerned. I feel bad.
Next to my
Funny.
dick, near
You
my
should
dick.
let it grow, man. That was a second dick.
It got so big, I looked down one day and I was just like, "This has got to get out."
It wasn't a second dick as much as it was just a noisy neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A very noisy neighbor getting the no blow while that thing was sitting next to it.
Did she really go on a hiatus of
We
sex?
took a I was like, but I got it done like within the week. But I guess it was my pants are getting tighter, right?
It grew in a
fucking
week?
bigger, right? I'm fatter now, so my pants that I have are tighter, and it was rubbing up against it, making them bigger.
How big was it? Can you give us like a
I told you, like
Half
half
a
my
thumb.
thumb. I'm holding up right now.
Like that
Hanging
thick,
off,
too?
yeah, and all red at the tip, like all blood.
How fast
filled
did
at
it
the
grow?
tip.
When did it start growing?
I just looked down. I was like, "Whoa, this got way bigger."
Oh, yeah, well, it's
Way
got to
faster.
grow. Well, it has to grow
I've
exponentially.
had it for years.
Yeah,
it was small as shit. It was
Yeah.
like a wart at first.
But it has to be exponential.
Yeah.
As you get fatter and as it gets
it gets
closer
bigger,
to your
yeah.
as
It's a
it gets
rubbing
closer to your
thing.
pants, it's going to get
Correlation between that and the cheeseburgers I've been eating and shit.
So was it filled with like grease and pus or like?
I don't know. They'll tell me it from the lab, man. Maybe lasers and
Oh,
shit.
so
I don't know.
you just got it up.
Last Tuesday, dude, I went in to
Is it
very
so
attractive,
sore?
a very attractive lady doctor and a very attractive nurse removed it. And I'm pretty sure, even though they've seen everything, they were still grossed out.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were like, "Whoa, that's a lot bigger." Than
Well, they're
Probably
still.
grossed
it probably
out.
just got that big because it was gathering strength to get off of you. The situation that was happening, and it was like, yo, it's time to go.
Yeah, I was hanging by a thread, and I had a cyst on my neck. They did let me keep the goo that was in it. It was in a
that's
little
nice of
vial,
them.
and I gave it to my buddy Ryland, who was on the
Smoke
show
that
recently.
shit.
I gave it to him because he always complained about it. So I was like, here's the goo.
Oh, that's great.
It looked like snot.
Huh. So it looks like the people most prone to skin tags are middle-aged obese people.
Oh, there you go. All right. I'm happy you're
I'm
feeling
excited to get mine.
better. We're all gonna get one.
I'll tell you what, you get one, just go immediately to a dermatologist. They will remove it so fast your head will spin.
My dad had a bunch of them, so I know I'm gonna get them.
Right.
It's just kind of fun to know that you're gonna ruin somebody's Monday. Like an intern's gonna get that tomorrow.
Who
And,
chooses that as their job?
a doctor?
They get
Ed.
paid so much
Dude, the
fucking
worst-
money.
The worst was
Disgusting.
The worst was my bloody nose, because every time I'd go in, he'd go and pick all the bugs out of my nose. And I'm like, this is what this dude does for a living? Picks nasty bugs out of people's noses? He should be shot in the street.
He's a doctor. These should be honored
To be fair,
members of
you should
society.
be shot in the street. No one would ever have to deal with this shit
he
again.
told me not to get the bugs out for a whole week to keep it insulated. And then I've never seen such bugs coming out of a nose. 'Cause
I
he
do
told me
love
not.
it. Yeah.
I hate
It does
that.
sound amazing to get your nose picked by a doctor.
It's
That's
insane. He
to
goes
me-
in with clippers and removes every single fucking boogo.
I would take that any day over a rub and tug. I really would. Just somebody just cleaning.
Professional booger removal.
How great would that be?
It felt amazing, to be honest with
Imagine
you.
if he jerked you off at the end of it.
Oh, that'd be nice
that's
too. Yeah,
satisfaction.
with the boogers.
She'd have to be Asian. If she's removing my boogers.
You just want an Asian. Would you feel like
Tiny
that?
fingers.
Ah, yes.
No, she's got little clippies.
These clippies. He used clippies.
He used clippies?
Of course he used clippies. Why he's got picking my nose?
I want fingers.
Yeah, the fingernail does work best.
You want a gloveless hand?
Yeah,
Hey,
of
that's
course.
what got me into
I'll
that
pay
mess
for
in
it.
the first place, all right?
My insurance covers it.
Put it on the company card.
Exactly. Well, Kevin, because this is your ailments episode, any skin tags?
No.
All right.
No. If I did, they'd say made in China.
Yeah.
All right, Marcus, let's do another story.
They might be cheap to buy on supermarket shelves, but disposable wipes are costing authorities in Australia tens of millions of dollars as more people flush them down the toilet, clogging pipes and polluting waterways. Manufacturers and sewage companies across the country are scrambling to fix the problem, fearing just one colossal blockage could cause hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of damage to a system already under strain. The man in charge of the sewer in Queensland in Australia said that the ultimate blockage was known as a, quote, fatberg, a conglomeration of fat and wet wipes that can cause chaos for sewage workers.
Can we just do the Ed Larson joke? Or Ed,
What?
you're like the fatberg. You're a fatberg.
Good job.
Hanging out in the sewers, those sorts of things.
Yep, this guy said that fatbergs are horrible. They're basically absolutely huge, tons in weight. And what happens is, of course, these fatbergs contain quite a lot of these wet wipes that makes them even bigger. The famous one from last year in London was literally the size of a double-decker bus.
Oh my God.
Fatberg, straight ahead. This is what sunk the Titanic.
Yep, he said they're certainly not the most pleasant thing to look at and not the most pleasant thing to smell either.
It's Ed.
It is funny. It's a funny.
That's what it looks like. We're showing it on the screen right now.
Fat and wet wipes?
Yeah.
How is it fat? I don't understand.
I was thinking
Grease, like I guess grease that people pour down the toilet.
No, it's not. It's food fat that is somehow the fat in your shit gets separated from the shit, and the congealed fat that you pass through your body because you're eating so many horrible things gets attracted to the wet wipes, and those two things, for some reason, for some scientific reason, form huge balls.
They love
That's
each
like the whole point of the wet wipe.
When I used to be super fat, I got on the Olean diet. The Olean diet, for those that don't know, it makes food fat free, but it basically just makes fat pass through your body.
What is it?
You just shit fat.
But what's the diet?
Chips, right?
Yeah,
potato chips.
Well, the diet was vodka, soda, cocaine, and Olean chips. But
Holden.
yeah, just ruin your whole relationship.
Write that shit down.
But you literally do shit fat, and wiping with a wet wipe makes it feel much better. So I think there might be something with that.
When shitting fat is like more painful.
No, it doesn't. No, it's
gotta be
smooth.
messier.
It's easy. Yeah.
It's easier. Yeah,
Greasy.
just exactly. It flows
Well,
right
wiping's
down.
better because it's just. Okay, yeah. 'cause it's
Wiping
really
with a
messy.
wet wipe is better because it picks up more and it feels better.
Right.
They said that the big issue is that wet wipes don't disintegrate like toilet paper does. They said that they remove about 120 tons of wet wipes from the system every year.
Fucking hell, man.
So don't flush your wet wipes.
Throw it in the trash. If you're that privileged that you need wet wipes, throw them in the trash.
Yeah, he said the problem has exploded over the past couple of years. For some reason, wet wipes are just a thing now. Everyone's
so
using
dry.
wet
Gotta
wipes.
stay fresh, man.
Yeah, it's the ass wipes that they started selling.
Yep, costs $8 million a year to fix blockages caused by wet wipes, and they find that 75% of their sewage blockages involve wipes of some description.
And this is the UK, right?
No, this is Australia.
The desert people.
So I mean, it's nice that Australians are starting to treat themselves better, though. I feel like for the longest time they prided themselves on being tougher than everybody else, but I think now they're onto the wet wipe game. And once you do get addicted to that clean sensation on your personal
it's quite
parts,
nice back there.
it's quite
To freshen up.
Exactly. You fall in love.
I think it's too wet.
I like it.
I don't like
When
it.
I had
You
hemorrhoids,
gotta
they're
end
too
off
wipey.
on dry. You gotta
I'm
dry,
from the other
dry,
straw.
wet, dry. Man.
Let's
Then
do
you're fresher
it.
than ever,
walking
baby.
around dripping everywhere.
Let's do a poll. Kevin, you're on the side of the wet wipe?
No, I'm not actually.
Oh.
I go dry.
I go dry mostly,
been
but
dry, man.
if someone has wet wipes next to their toilet, I'll take one.
So if you were rich, though, Eddie, in a perfect world, wet wipe, no wet wipe.
No wet wipe.
No wet wipe.
I'll
No
put a
wet
little.
wipe.
Sometimes I'll just put a little sprinkle of water on my TP.
I did that today, actually.
Bit of a
You got to, you
a
know,
sprinkly, but
sometimes.
then you
Then
got
you're
to go
breaking
dry.
through, man.
Yeah.
You're going finger straight on anus.
Yeah,
If
that's a
the
possi-
case.
yeah.
You gotta just
Nah,
gotta be
you
careful.
had it,
Soft
man.
touch.
You get a little bit of the dry underneath what you
Yeah,
want.
you could do it if you
Someone's
try
gonna have
hard.
to show me later. here.
But we're just talking about a homemade wet wipe here. Just do the wet wipe.
Yeah.
No. But the wet wipes aren't flushable like
don't
the toilet
dissolve.
paper is. Yeah. It's just we're talking about homemade wet wipes. They might not be as good as store bought, but they'll work.
It's not our fault. They got to change the formula of the wet wipes. man.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they keep saying. They keep putting all these flushable labels on all these wet wipes, but the reality is none of them are
yeah, they're
flushable.
flushable.
Yeah, they're just
flush.
lying to us.
Because toilet paper, if you put toilet paper in a glass of water and just let it sit there, it will dissolve. They should.
Who hasn't done that, right, guys?
I do it every time I play a basketball game. That's what I drink.
I remember I had to do it for a while when my hemorrhoids were really bad. But now that they're gone, I don't really have to deal with it.
They're totally
Where
gone.
did
I
they
thought
go
they
with?
were never totally.
I don't know. I don't know where they went.
Yeah, that is the thing. Isn't hemorrhoids like that?
Have you been to
fissures?
Australia recently?
I don't know. They ran away, I think.
No, they
your
didn't run
hemorrhoids
away,
is
man.
causing
They
this
just waiting
problem.
in the dark.
Yeah, they'll be back, I'm sure. But they've been hiding out for like 2 years now, which
Interesting.
I'm totally fine with it.
They're just plotting against you.
They're like the Ninja Turtles, just sitting in the sewers,
Trying to get a
training.
good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jackie, final answer.
You show up
Wet-
in my ears.
Yeah. Wet wipe? No wet wipe.
Never a wet wipe.
Never. Okay.
Never put a little bit.
I have tried it because I have them in my house because I live with someone that has hemorrhoids. So they have them in the house. So I tried it and it just leaves my ass so wet.
Well, you got to
then
go
you dry it
You
afterwards.
gotta
You
do
try it
it-
after, but then what's the fucking point of the goddamn wet wipe?
It's soothing. It's nice. It feels good, and it gets a lot more.
I have
of that.
fine
Vitamins.
shit.
Get
though.
vitamins into that asshole.
I don't have bad ass though. That's my problem.
I get a bowel. I have a badass day. I'll tell
my
you. I'll
ass
tell you
is
what.
1,000% good.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
What do you have to eat to have a badass day?
We're talking burgers. We're talking. I don't even. Yeah, I guess.
Lots of meats.
Just lots of meat, hamburgers, and
It's vegetables.
and
All you have to do
Chipotle.
is eat a
Chipotle
bunch of
fucking
vegetables.
Wednesday.
No.
Vegetables
Thank
make
you,
your
Mookie.
ass 1,000% fine.
Yeah, it's when I go
veggies.
eat Chipotle. That's when I get a fucking badass day.
You eat Chipotle
That's what
every
Chipotle
day.
means in Spanish.
Yeah, badass day.
Oh, by the way, this is a huge problem here in New York City too.
Yes, you're not supposed to flush them.
Our tax dollars are going to this. It cost $3 million in taxpayer funds to remove wet wipes from the sewers here in New York City last year.
Well worth it.
use
Well
them.
worth it.
It's unbelievable.
You can smell my ass anytime of
This
day.
is an
Fresh
added
as rain,
expense.
baby.
This is just something that's come upon in the last couple years. 90%, they say, of all of the work they're doing down there.
Hypocrite alert. I want to say this. Flush them in New York. The streets smell so bad anyway on trash day. Can you imagine if everyone throws out their shit wet wipes?
No,
It'll
just
smell awful.
wet some toilet paper. Make a homemade
It's so easy
one.
to do.
Just wet toilet
You're
paper.
right by this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, but I mean, they're using the wet wipes.
You're right there with the sink. But they want to be fancy. This is all the Upper West Siders, the
Yeah.
Upper East Siders. They want to be fancy. They can pay for their wet wipes. You know what I'm saying? And their bathroom M&Ms. I know what they're doing in there.
Bathroom
Ew.
M&Ms?
Oh yeah,
Heard that.
they love it.
Yep, Butterfingers too.
What part of bathroom says M&M? Even when your hands are clean, they're still wet. You put your wet hands in an M&M
Because they need to feel fancy 100% of the time.
Then put cashews in there.
Oh my god! Yeah,
it's even worse.
absolutely.
Soaks it up.
Put a
Nothing
nut.
edible in the bathroom.
Oh, there's tons of it up there.
Kevin?
They'd be B&Ms.
All right, it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
How to beat that summer heat? Fuck it. Today we're going to talk about how to beat the summer heat. Fun new ways to beat the summer heat. So I'm going to start with my new fun way that I found. You go to an air conditioning store, you build a snowman, and you suck its cock. That's my way to beat the summer heat.
Great.
That's a good idea.
That's it? How do you convince them to let you build all this snow, man?
Yeah, and where do you get the snow from in the middle of summer?
All right,
Where's
well,
the
first of
store?
all,
Is
my
it
main
PC
man,
Richards?
Jaji, runs the store, and he's nice as shit. If you
love
compliment his girlfriend's tits, you'll be his friend for the next fucking 3 months. And then you can just go in there with a bunch of ice. You got to chop it down. What was the other question, Ed? How fucking dumb are you? Real dumb.
Damn.
And he threw something
Hey,
at
do
Holden.
something at Holden.
I flinched too, like a baby, like a child.
He was really
I
scared.
flinched so heavily at the feather that you threw at me.
I think that was your skin tag, actually.
I still got one cyst on my back that I need
We'll
to
see.
get
I'm
done.
glad we're
You might
talking
throw
about
that shit back, man. Be
Dead
careful.
skin cells, though, so nothing cancerous.
Good.
Kevin?
Well, this is actually a legitimate one. I'm just gonna say it because I think it's very
Help
dope
out
to do.
some people,
Yeah, I'm gonna help
man.
some people out, man. My uncle taught me this. What you do is, all you gotta do is you take some towels and you slightly just put a few drops of water on them. You don't get it like actually
fucking
wet.
up my thing
You
right
just
now?
drop a couple things of water on this towel
Put 'em
and
in
you
the
freeze them in
Yeah.
the shapes you can wear around your neck and your arms, and then you're dope. It feels like you're
So
air
good.
conditioned the whole day, and it's not dripping on you because it's just a cold towel that fucking. All you need is the ability to plan ahead.
We do that. Yeah, we do that in the
great.
kitchen all the time.
Yeah.
Wow. That's actually that's great.
You never knew about that, Texas?
Never knew about that.
Fucking Texas.
Yeah, you gotta hit those pressure points, dude.
No, it's a dry heat. I don't care.
I always did bag of ice on the back of the neck. Kissel, what do you got for us?
How do you stay cold when you're so big in this hot town?
I empty out my fridge and my freezer, and I cut through the freezer and refrigerator divide, and I just sit in it. That's it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Freeze
what
the
I do.
blood.
Kevin, how do you survive the summer heat?
This was a real thing that we actually did last year, and it seemed to work really well. I won't say the name of the store that recommended it, but it rhymes with Schmoem Schmeepo.
Models?
We went in to get an air conditioner, and the guy said, "Oh, you're probably only going to need this for a couple weeks. Our policy lets you return it after 2 months or whatever." So we basically just bought a room air conditioner and then returned it when it wasn't hot.
Oh, perfect.
That's
It
amazing.
worked out great. So
That's like the smartest thing.
Oh my God.
I've ever heard.
Jesus
in
Christ, my
life.
whole life is just.
yeah, exactly.
You always
I
have a
know,
new one,
I know.
too.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I know. And the guy actually, I felt guilty about it, but the guy at the store actually recommended that we do it.
I mean, you win hands down
Yeah.
because that's amazing.
He's gonna be fired the moment this
Yeah.
airs.
Well, no, he just sells the fuck out of air conditioners, and so he's just making
Yeah,
commission.
2 months later.
Like every hand over fist. It's like telling people, like, "Oh, this is great. I love every part about this."
Mookie, you're back in Brooklyn. What do you do to stay cold?
Dick pills, man. All the blood rushes to your dick. You only got to cool one part of your body. There you go. Stick that shit in a bowl of ice. All your blood is cold as fuck. There you go. Actually, just make enough money to be a human and have an air conditioner. It's not that hard.
Cool the blood, cool the man. That's what they say. Jackie?
Well, what I've been doing lately is I get a bunch of jizzies. I get a hose.
Gin fizzies.
Gin fizz.
You always have to
I
clarify.
get my
Yeah, you have to
jizzies.
clarify.
I don't need to fucking clarify at this point. I get my jizzies. I hook my hose up from my faucet in the kitchen up to my roof. So I got the hose going. I got my jizzies. I cover myself in a nice cherry syrup, and I call myself Shirley Temple. And what I do is I wash myself off first, put the cherry glaze on, I drink the fizzies, sit out in the sun, bake for a while, and then I sell myself as a nice cherry glazed pork shoulder.
But you're hot, though.
Yeah, but I feel so fucking good about myself.
Freeze that woman's eggs, please. We need
More of them.
Ed, you're a fucking piece of garbage.
Sit in it. That's what I do.
Okay.
You sit in the sweat, man.
Sit in
you
the
fucking
sweat.
you let your that's the biggest mistake you can do is dry off your sweat. Just fucking let it be,
It's a
man.
coolant. The whole point of it is to keep you- is to cool you
take
down.
care of you. So just let it drip. I like to sit in the heat, drink hot coffee, and then
like the Indians do to bring it back to
and
India.
you just sit there and you just let yourself be moist, and you're not meant for human interaction, but if you're alone, it's like enjoy it. That's the whole purpose. You're being a person.
You're like a dog. You're a bastard. You're a fucking waste to the earth.
Sit in it. That's what I say. Just
Marcus?
Oh, man. I think the actual best idea goes to Kevin.
Which Kevin?
This Kevin Barnett.
Kevin Barnett.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
But all
Yeah,
the
with the air conditioner.
but on
I
the-
thought the two Kevins could split it here.
I feel. I
We've
mean,
returned it in
Actually,
air.
yeah. I'd say let's split it.
yeah, they were both really fucking good, man.
so many people. Home Depot is fucked now because you said that.
Yep. All right, that's the round table.
That's it.
That's
That's
it.
the whole thing.
We did it.
Jackie Zebrowski,
Shirley Temple.
Holden McNeely, Ed Larson, Kevin Barnett, Marcus Parks, and Ben Kissel. Thanks for being here, Mookie Thompson. And thank you so much for being here as well, Kevin Skeeney.
You're absolutely welcome.
Fuck yeah. And where do we find you guys on Twitter? You're at Mookie, right?
At Mookie Thompson.
And
at Kevin Skeeney, and it's SCHINI.
Is there anything going on that you guys want to talk about? This comes out, what, tomorrow, right? Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is timely.
Fuck no, man.
All right, Mookie, you have nothing going on but a bunch of drugs. Kevin, anything?
Not too much. Just going back to LA tomorrow and got a couple projects hopefully be starting up soon.
August 6th, come to Too Fat at the Grand.
Catch me at Big Loads 420.
or on July 25th at the Cowman Show.
Cowman
That is
Show.
at Pet Rescue here in Brooklyn. And going by the Cowman album. In fact, let's play.
Some say it's astounding.
Yes, some say it's
play
good.
some of it so we can't hear him talking. It'll hurt sales.
Yes. So here's something from the new Cowman album.
Goodbye, America.
Cowman.bandcamp.com.
Peace.
Well, I drink white lightning when the clouds are right, but them goddamn coyotes won't leave me alone. Mama said, son, you know, drinking is bad, but she had to get drunk. They had sex with my bed, lifting in love to be his wife. Thank Christ he married old granddad on ice. Miss a bartender, don't be so slow. I got time for another and a six-pack to go. If drinking's a sin, the devil's my friend. So give me a shot and we'll slip the gin. If drinking's a sin, the devil's my friend. So give me a shot and we'll slip the gin. Oh, give me a shot and we'll slip the gin. I built my house out of beer bottles, but I drank too much bourbon.